Hi, good morning. My name is Mark Weinstein. I was a travel agent, a corporate travel agent for 48 years, and was laid off in March of 2020 due to the coronavirus pandemic. I registered and qualified for unemployment in the state of Florida. I attempted to find employment for well over a year, but as the pandemic really crushed the travel business, it was very, very difficult, nearly impossible to get employment. About 90% of the travel agents were pretty much laid off. During that time, I did again apply for a job in the travel industry and other jobs as well. And in September of this past year, 2021, the state of Florida hired a company called ID.me that added an extra layer of security in order to log in to your unemployment account. And the whole purpose of this video that you're going to watch is you're going to see that in order to set up an account with ID.me, you have to provide pictures of your driver's license and or passport or other government issued just proof of your identity. And for whatever reason, their software could not recognize my pictures, and that just set off weeks and weeks of back and forth, ultimately resulting in my losing my unemployment benefits. So my name is Mark Weinstein. I was a travel agent for 48 years. I lost my job in March of 2020 due to the pandemic, which, of course, decimated the travel industry. I applied for unemployment for the state of Florida and was approved. In September 1st of this year, the state of Florida added an extra level of security with a company called ID.me, which required all sorts of facial recognition that was required in order to now log in to the Florida Department of Unemployment in order to get your unemployment benefits. Regrettably, the driver's license or passport or any kind of government-issued picture ID that I provided for them through my computer or through my phone or through my wife's Apple phone kept coming back as unrecognizable, damaged, we can't read it. And for a period of 2 weeks and 24 emails, of which I've got copies back and forth, we're sorry, we have a problem, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a verified referee, that's what they call them, will contact you via a video conference via your computer in which you can hold up your government-issued driver's license or passport, and that way we can verify your ID, and then you can get your unemployment benefits. That's great. I was very happy, except nobody ever called me. So for a period of almost 2 weeks, I sat in front of my computer waiting for somebody to call me. I sent them emails. I waited. I sent them another email. Oh, we're so sorry. We're very busy. We're going to get to you. Nobody ever got to me. Now, the state of Florida has a time limit. If you don't apply for your unemployment benefits, you lose them. Now, fortunately, I own my house. I'm not going to miss a mortgage payment, although I do use the unemployment benefits to pay for medication. I did have bypass surgery. The benefits go to pay for my medication. Long story short, this particular company, ID.me, never was able to confirm my identity, even though I had gotten unemployment benefits for a year. And in order for me to get unemployment benefits, I had to go through a lengthy process with the state of Florida to prove I was in fact me, and in fact I had been unemployed, and all those necessary steps. So why the state of Florida needed this additional level of security, I don't know. Upon checking this company ID.me on the internet, it seems there's a laundry list of complaints from tens of thousands of people who were unable to collect unemployment because this company has contracts with the state of Florida, Arizona, California. They have military government contracts, and they're apparently a horrible company. Now, as it turns out, last Wednesday, I believe it was, I get another email from them. Oh, we're so sorry. We know you've had a problem. We're very apologetic. We really want to get this straightened out. We're going to send a note to the Florida Department of Unemployment to get this squared away. Sure enough, Thursday, I get a note from the Florida Department of Unemployment. We heard you had a problem. Click on this link and we're going to get things squared away. I'm thrilled. I click on the link. The link says, unavailable. Please contact your administrator. I, of course, don't have an administrator. So what I did was I photocopied all my 24 emails back and forth from this ID.me company, and I overnighted to the Florida Department of Unemployment, hey, you guys now set up this extra level of security. I have contacted this ID.me people. I have sent them, or I attempted to send 7 different forms of government issued picture ID, driver's license, photo ID, W-2s, tax returns, anything you can name. Nobody can, in fact, social security numbers. If somebody would just give me a video call, I can, in fact, confirm that I'm Mark Weinstein. Okay. So that's now in the hands of the Florida Department of Unemployment. I don't expect I'm going to hear from them. So that's currently where I'm at. So these ID.me people are not very well organized. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. It's I'm sure there's people out there that need this money to pay for groceries or daycare or medicine. Or a car payment, something of that nature. I only had 1 month left, so I was coming towards the end of my benefits anyway. At this point, I would have to file a new claim, at which point I would have to show that, I was just unemployed. And in fact, I was unemployed over a year ago. If I was just recently unemployed, I'd really be unhappy. At this point, the best I can hope for is that somebody who is newly unemployed won't have to go through this aggravation. I mean, even the latest email, I got one this morning saying, hey, don't forget the pictures that you sent were damaged. They're not damaged. My driver's license is not damaged. My passport is not damaged. It's in perfect condition. But there's going to be more people that are going to have this problem, and why the state of Florida thinks they need this extra layer of protection, I don't know. Since if an employer says yes, you're unemployed, and you have to show your social security number, I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not going to waste any more time. I spent at least 80 hours. Attempting to get this done. Quite frankly, the state of Florida is horrible. They give you $275 a week. So for 4 weeks, we're talking about $1,100 for the month of September that I lost. I would like to have that $1,100. Maybe I'll get some. I also called the governor's office. I called Ron DeSantis, or DeSatan as I call him. I called the governor's office in Tallahassee. Left a message 10 days ago. Haven't heard back. I don't expect I'm going to hear back. Again, I did send to FedEx with documentation, and I made it very quick because I'm sure they get thousands of FedEx letters. I just made bullet points. Hey, I have a problem. Here's what it is. A, B, C. Please contact me or please help me. I made it very simple and quick. I don't expect I'm going to hear back from them. So at this point, I'm done. I consider it's $1,100 I lost. If it helps somebody else, great. If not, I did get benefits for a year, so I'm happy for that. But of course, I paid into the fund for I've worked since I'm 16. I paid into the fund for over 50 years. It's money that I paid into the fund. So there you have it. Well, typically there's power in numbers. At least do something in terms of calling your state representative, um, call Tallahassee, call the governor's office, leave a message. Many people have the attitude of, well, I'm only one person, I can, what can one person do? I'm a little nothing. And I heard a wonderful thing actually on television recently that, if you think one little thing can't make a difference, spend one night in a room with a mosquito. So, at least say something, do something, write a letter, make a phone call, send an email. If you have 1,000, 10,000, if you have, 50,000 unemployed people sending emails or making calls to their representatives saying, I'm not going to vote for you. I need your help. That's how things get done. Look, I grew up in the 60s and I know, women's rights, gay rights, abortion rights, if you will, whatever, the only way it got done is people spoke up, and eventually that's how things get done. So that would be my message to other people in the same situation. Because if you just go, oh, well, I'm one person, what can I do? If everybody took that attitude,